Hi Libra, welcome to your May 2020 reading. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Special welcome to my podcast listeners on Apple and Spotify. Libra, let's take a look at your reading. Overall, the energy here is one of initiation or going through an experience which is going to it's going to bring knowledge, that's for certain. It's kind of like I feel like All About Eve, that Betty Davis picture, buckle in. It's going to be a bumpy ride because that's the way that I'm feeling around this. Now, Libra, it could be you, could be someone around you. So please keep that in mind. Let's start the reading. We've got the Judgment card in the reverse with the Chariot. So the feeling that I'm getting around you recently, Libra, is one of lacking direction. Feeling that pull, feeling that need to do something different creatively, I feel. Something that stirs the soul, stirs the essence within. But I also get a feeling that for you, it involved leaving something else behind. I've got the Two of Cups in the reverse and the Star card, both in the reverse. So the way that I'm seeing this, there's a feeling of not being able to follow your dream or to get something started in your life. Why? Because I feel that you may have been in a relationship or in a partnership that wasn't working. It lacked balance, it lacked flow between the two of you. And I do feel that for you, Libra, there's an essence of feeling somewhat resentful for putting in a lot of effort towards this relationship, but not really feeling like you're getting anything back in return. So you feel like you have given too much, and I think that you also feel very much like you've put your dreams on hold, or you've put whatever you wanted on hold for the benefit of somebody else. We also have the Seven of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. So I do think that although you've been unhappy in a partnership at the moment, or haven't been able to find a partnership in which you feel connected with someone, I feel that in the past you might have been in a relationship in which you just didn't feel that connected with that person. But this is someone who, I feel that you're wanting to get out of this relationship. That's the way that I'm feeling. But I also get that there's someone else around you. And I feel that that's someone in the workplace, and that is someone that you're attracted to. That is someone that you'd like to get involved with, Libra. Now, you haven't done that in the past. I feel like there's potential coming up to get involved with that person, but you've been resistant to getting involved with them in the past because you've been in a commitment. You've been in a partnership with somebody else. But I think that that's ending. I think that that's ending, and now this other situation is opening up for you. Now, we've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor. So this is the relationship that you're currently in. And it lacks growth. It's stable. I think that you might have been together for a little while. It's a stable partnership, but it's not one in which you feel that you want to continue in. I do get that. We've got the Five of Wands, so there's a lot of battles here, a lot of conflict, brought about by this sense of status quo, wanting things to be the same. I do feel that one partner wants to be energetic, engaged in life, and the other person just wants to focus on the home, focus on money, bring in money, family, children, and the other one here is more adventurous, wants to get out, do something different. But the thing is with the Four of Pentacles is that this is something that brings a lot of security to both of you, I feel. Libra, both you and this person. Now, we also have the Eight of Wands, the Lovers card, and the Death card in reverse. So something's happening very quickly. I do think that someone's about to make a decision. It may be you, Libra, to go towards a lover. I feel it's this lover in the workplace, or potential lover, someone that you're attracted to. And I do think that where before you might have been resistant to opening up to this person, there was some kind of attraction between the two of you, I get that you're now more likely to engage in communication. Now, the thing to remember with this, Libra, is not to get involved with your heart too quickly, because I get an energy around that of it's just something that brings you comfort, or brings you excitement, or brings you joy in the moment, but you know it's not going to go anywhere. It's that kind of feeling. You know it's not going to go anywhere. Could be you, Libra. It could be resonating the opposite way around. So please keep that in mind. Now, we also have the Eight of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So there's a feeling here of rushing into something as for an escape, because there's an energy of feeling trapped in a current relationship and just wanting to feel like you're free, wanting to feel single again, wanting to feel young again, that kind of feeling. So rushing in towards something here that brings this kind of illusion of freedom, because it's not actual freedom, because I think that you're still involved in this other partnership. So this is something on the side. I feel it's a third party. This won't be for all of you Librans, of course, but it's a decision that you have to make whether or not to get involved with this person, because they're exciting and they kind of liven up the day. They break up the day at work. But you've been resistant to getting with them in the past, but I feel like that's starting to open up now. We have the Four of Cups in the reverse and the Nine of Wands. Yeah, I do think that you've got your eyes focused on the motivation, probably for the two of you to get together. So I do think that you recognize that you need to protect your heart from this person, and likewise them, because I do feel that this is something that it's a connection that makes you both feel good, but it's not really leading. It's not really leading anywhere. But I get that you work with this person. You are engaged in their workplace. I get a creative endeavor, something that you can talk about. You talk a lot about your work, so you have that in common, is the work and the things that you're interested in. I get that there's a lot of commonalities there, which is missing from the main relationship. So there's commonalities between you. I feel that you both make each other feel young again, vibrant. And there's a feeling with the Fool and the Moon. I get this as youthful enthusiasm, but it's in the illusion of it. It's not really creating any kind of change in your life or this other person's, Libra. It's just something that makes it seem like you're doing something exciting or changing your life. But you're also, I think your partner, this other person might be partnered too. So you seem to be both partnered, or at least one of you is definitely partnered here. I feel it's you, Libra. And this gives you the illusion of freedom, excitement, feeling youthful again. But it's not real change, because you're both still in this other situation, I feel, where you're in a stable commitment, which isn't working out. And this is kind of like a cover-up, a band-aid. So rather than deal with major change or transformation, something that is going to be quite painful, this is kind of like an option that feels good in the moment, but doesn't lead to anything. It doesn't lead to any real change. Now, Spirit wants you to transform, of course. Anytime we feel with judgment in reverse that we're ignoring a call from Spirit, well, Spirit will just keep honking this horn or blowing this horn until we hear it. So I feel that although this is going on, or soon will be, for a lot of you Librans, you'll still hear this horn blowing in the background, and that's Spirit trying to tell you, hey, let's try some real change here, Libra. Because this seems to be more about getting your short-term needs met, you and this other person. It's kind of manipulating a situation to make it appear as something that it isn't. This Fool card and the Moon card tells me that while it looks to be change, it looks to be taking a risk, taking a step in the right direction, it's illusion, and it's not what it seems. It's not real transformation. It's not real rebirth. Spirit wants you to be open to new experiences, real experiences, revitalization that lead to revitalization and renewal. It doesn't want you to just be stuck in a situation here and have, I get this as a third party situation. So while it will be difficult to transition to letting the old go so that you can move forward, really, not just the illusion of it, you're being asked to trust, to have faith, and take that risk. And that means leaving some old group of people behind to have new experiences that differ from those that came before. Now, that doesn't mean that you'll be leaving all of your old friends. I feel that they'll be there for you, but there'll also be new ones appearing. And it's all about being able to leave your fears at the door and find this new sense of belonging with a different group of people. So closing the door truly on the past in some way and stepping into this new version of you, ready for what lies ahead. Now you will be encountering, and I think that you have encountered in the past, signs of needing to go through this transformation, this rebirth. And I think that what you've done here is you've kind of taken the first step, if you will, but it's a baby step. Because I don't think you're even out of this other commitment. So I get that you have taken this first step, but it's a baby step. And it's maybe something that you're leaving a relationship to go into, and this person is more of a transition thing. Because I actually I don't feel that you're looking at this long term, and I don't know if the other person is. You'll have to check their sign, but I don't think you are looking at this as something long term, Libra. But it's like you rather than doing it alone, you feel like you need someone there to go into this transformation with, or to help you through this transformation. So it's like someone there with you that's a companion, but they're also a lover. But in the end, I don't think that you really want to be with this person. So it's just really someone that's there for you. And that can be a little bit, well, I feel that you shouldn't get too involved with this person, because if they feel like they want to have something long term with you, and then they find out later, they may feel manipulated. They may feel that you've taken advantage of them in some way. Libra. So please be careful of that, because I do think that you need to be mindful of your reputation, mindful of your work environment as well. You don't want to get a bad rep there. So just be mindful, because although it seems like you're taking the first step away from a stagnant situation, stepping into this new you, I also get a fair amount of energy around this of manipulating something to fit your purpose, and to make the journey maybe a little bit less scary. If you have someone there with you, it's a little less scary than doing it on your own, Libra. So real need to be vigilant, to be careful of how this looks. You want to make sure you're acting with integrity, especially in the workplace, and you certainly don't want to be seen as someone who is manipulating anyone else, especially if it's someone maybe a little bit vulnerable or a little bit younger than you, potentially, Libra, or just someone who can come across as someone who's needy, someone like that, more of a Waldherr type. Because I get you're thinking more as strategy, but I'm not sure about the other person. You'll have to look at their sign again. Check their sun, moon, rising, and Venus. So Libra, where to leave this? Well, the thing is, it seems like you are in this initiating stage of this new you, taking this baby step forward. But you feel like you need somebody there with you, and it seems like it's this person. And I do get a little bit of energy around this of bending this person to suit your journey. And there's a little bit of energy that I'm picking up around that of caution. I need to be cautioned about how this looks and how it will look, especially down the track. If you can't live up to promises, or you can't live up to expectations, basically, Libra, just don't make any promises you're not going to follow through on with this person. Because I get this as kind of, it's not what it seems. It looks like it's it looks like it's freedom. It looks like it's taking this risk, but it's more of an illusion. So there's something here that isn't quite on the up and up. And I do think that you have somebody here that's along with you on this journey, and they may be more invested in it than you. So there's a real need to be careful there, again, about appearances, especially if there's someone there's around you in the workplace. And I get that it is. Now let's have a look and see what we have here from the Fairy Oracle. Please don't forget to like and share, and if you're a newcomer, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. Don't forget to click the notification bell. So Libra, let's take a look. Fairy Oracle for Libra. We have light. The Fairy Queen of Light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation, and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. Yeah, well, this person, I do feel that they give you that little boost. I get that they may have that lightness of being. They may be someone who gives you that spring in your step, gives you the motivation to make this change. So I do think that this person is a guide in your life. I do feel that, but the energy that I'm picking up mainly around you here, Libra, is just to make sure that you follow through, and that you don't, I don't know, I just get an energy with this Death card in reverse here, that there's a potential for you not to follow through on this, to maybe to back out or something like that. Because I get that there's an illusion here, something not being quite as it seems. the illusion of freedom, the illusion of moving away from an old situation. Yeah, so the feeling that I'm getting around this is you either have to be fully in with this or be upfront. You certainly shouldn't lead anyone else on here in this way, because I get that this person does have pure intentions, Libra, with this card of light. So making sure that you don't take advantage or manipulate someone who has that energy around them to fit your own benefit, Libra. So I'm going to leave it there. Of course, it could be you, could be the opposite way around, it could be vice versa. Please do like, share and subscribe if you're a newcomer. And if you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. Thanks to my podcast listeners on Apple and Spotify. Please don't forget to check me out on YouTube. My YouTube channel is Gypsy Insights by Michelle. Wishing you the best with this, Libra. Seems like you're beginning on this journey. It seems like it's the right journey, but I think that this is more of a transition energy. This is just someone helping you along the way. I don't see this as the end game, but that might be the thing here that's hidden. So wishing you the best again, Libra. Please take care and bye for now.